One of the great things about working with Wes is the brilliant costumes.
It really makes the performances and the art direction really pop.
And when you see it large on the screen, which was just so fully immersive and so beautiful, it's amazing.
Hello, Focus Fashion fans, and welcome back to Dress, a series that celebrates the costumes of Focus Features films. Today, we are heading back to the 1950s to check out the quirky candied color costumes of Wes Anderson's Asteroid City. Directed by Wes Anderson, Asteroid City is a sci-fi romantic comedy set in a small American desert town in 1955. A group of students and their parents gather from across the country to join the Junior Stargazer Space Cadet Convention, where the events are suddenly interrupted by a spectacular world-changing event.
Some of our information about outer space may no longer be completely accurate. Billy?
Now there's an alien.
The film features a star-studded ensemble cast of A-list talent and transports viewers back in time to a vibrant, enchanting world full of drama, comedy, and romance. The film's costumes showcase many classic 50s silhouettes and designs, as well as a pastel color palette befitting of Wes Anderson's iconic aesthetic. Let's go take a look. So as the cast of characters descend onto Asteroid City for the Junior Stargazers Convention, we meet General Gibson.
Each year, we celebrate Asteroid Day, commemorating September 23rd, 3007 BC, when the arid plains meteorite made Earth impact.
And you can see his military costume here has a lot of the classic details of what a military costume would have been back then. The stars, the military lapels, the red trim, every single patch and every single pin is custom made for the movie.
What's happening now? I don't know.
Next up, we have a costume worn by Hope Davis, who plays the mom of one of the Junior Stargazers.
How long can they keep us in Asteroid City, legally, I mean?
These are classic 50 silhouettes. So the skirt is a mid-calf length, which is very befitting of that time. Also the fitted shirt, you see the puckering and the detail right here. Even the subtle plaid is a nod to the 50s. And this is why I love the world of Wes Anderson. So while Hope's character is not related to General Gibson, you can see the inspiration behind it with the desert tones inspired by the desert location that they're in. And you can also see the tones in the military outfit worn by General Gibson.
That's correct.
It's true.
So here we have a costume worn by the assistant to General Gibson, so you can almost see it being the junior version of what he wore. Again, inspired by the desert colors, the red trim, the buttons, the emblems that were created especially for this movie. And if you look at the patch carefully, all of those details are incredibly intentional. The costume designer and Wes worked very closely with the production designer to make sure all of this artwork is again translated throughout the entire film.
You took a picture of me.
Uh-huh.
Why?
I'm a photographer.
Make me a print first, to approve.
Uh-huh.
This is the beauty of Wes Anderson's movies and the amazing art of costume design. Now, these are the two lead characters, of course, Jason Schwartzman. He plays a war photographer, Augie. And we have seen so many variations of this desert tone. Jason basically wears a variation of this exact same thing throughout the entire movie, but he makes it look uber cool. You have all the safari details, you've got the khakis. Each item on its own is actually quite basic, but the way that it's put together with the character and with the camera slung over his neck makes him the absolute leading man. You can almost envision Jason working in the trenches as a war photographer, wearing this jacket with all of the proper aging.
This was on an old roll I forgot to develop in the glove box. Self-portrait with shrapnel.
I did a USO tour once. It was thrilling.
And then you get into our lead female character, of course, played by Scarlett Johansson. She is a movie star.
Who hit you?
Nobody. It's grease paint to feel like my character.
Oh.
This is a quintessential 1950s fashion silhouette. Everything about this silhouette reeks of the 50s. The drape, the self-belt, you've got the tiny waist, you've got the fit and flare, and of course the mid-calf with the pearls. Those details are super specific. And of course a pop of color comes through with the hand-painted images of the cactus flowers circling this entire dress. And that is absolutely signature to Wes, and of course his inspiration for the entire location of Asteroid City.
What a strange experience this is, isn't it?
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Thank you for joining me for this episode of Dressed. I hope you enjoyed the meticulously curated collection of costumes from Asteroid City. I can't wait to see you all next time. Until then.